Welcome to episode 3 of Hashtag Best in Your Girl. I am your host and the current South Carolina Wrestling Internet Champion, the King of Oz, Ian Osborne. Hashtag Mr. Best in Your Girl. Don't forget it. Anyway, I'm going to dive right in, not even going to waste any of your time this week, to our hate mail of the week. This week's hate mail of the week comes to us from one Chet Morris. Chet writes, "Dear Queen of Oz, how does it feel to know that you've lost to Aaron McClure several times and never beat him in a match for that belt that doesn't belong to you? It must be really great to have the mystery owner be kissing your ass so hard that your cheeks can feel the bruises. To just hand you something that you didn't earn mocks everything SCW stands for. Also, another question. Does your metrosexuality cater to the young men in the audience? Or maybe you're trying to seduce Eric Thompson, who seems to be as effeminate as you are. Signed, Chet Morris." Well, Chet, I'm not actually going to sit here and respond to you. I have a special offer waiting for you just a little bit later on in the show, so keep watching, because I don't know you. I can't find anything about you online, so you must not matter. And I did really have to clean your little letter up, buddy. Hello, everyone. I'm Scoop Adams, and we interrupt this program to bring you a BIYG news update. Today, a bunch of rednecks will drive in circles for several hours, lulling an entire nation to sleep. It's called NASCAR. In other news, 2 Canadian men were killed when a flying bear attacked them. Fortunately for everyone, these 2 men were not Sean Storm or TJ Boss. Our final story. Mr. Chet Morris, as it pertains to your hate mail and Ian Osborne, please come on down next week and I will do a sit-down interview with you so you can tell everyone exactly how you feel, which I'm sure will be in very broken English. Until next time, I'm Scoop Adams. Great stuff there, Scoop. Anyway, last week on Facebook, I promised you some relationship advice from yours truly. So, without further ado, let's jump right into that. I know everyone's been dying to hear this. So, it's not really so much relationship advice for you guys out there. This is just some guidelines to help you avoid, for lack of a better term, what do they call those things? Fuggos. So, let me go ahead and share that advice with you right now. These are some rules that you can use to avoid some potential clingy ones, or just, yeah. First and foremost, this is rule number 1. First and foremost, you must be hot. Rule number 2, I will be the judge of requirement numero uno, so don't bother trying to convince me otherwise if I disagree. Rule number 3, the Dale Earnhardt rule, as I call it. Requirement number 2 reminds me that my taste is better than yours. Always. Number 4, in addition to being hot, you must not be a free thinker. I have a penis, therefore I make the rules. Number 5, don't forget number 4. Number 6, I may buy you gifts for birthdays and anniversaries, but most likely I'll forget those days, so don't count on it. Rule number 7. Number 7 does not imply that you're not to buy me gifts, or rather number 6 doesn't imply that you aren't to buy me gifts on those days. You're not to forget these days. Once again, I have a penis, so I have the liberty to forget. Number 8, Christmas gifts are a must. For me, that is. I have no reason to forget this day, but should I choose not to get you a gift, I refuse to hear you complain, which brings me to requirement number 9. No bitching. Ever. I don't care if it's that time, blah, blah, etc. No bitching means no bitching. Number 10. Thou shalt have no false gods before me. Number 11. You must be able to cook. No, this doesn't mean that you can heat something up in the microwave. or pick up something from McDonald's. This means cook. Do what you were put here to do. Remember, you don't need a watch. There's a perfectly good clock on the stove. Number 12, you must clean. I don't like cleaning, and it's your job anyway. You were given shorter feet so you could stand closer to the sink for a reason. Number 13, I don't have to be able to wash clothes. You must do that. First time one of my socks comes out pink, we will have some problems. Number 14, I don't want to hear about your day. Your world revolves around me. Number 15, I don't want to hang out with your stupid friends. And if you do, I don't want to hear about the latest Sarah Jessica Parker endeavor. If you talk about your friends, stick to the lesbian story I'm picturing in my head. Don't ruin my vision. Number 16, I reserve the right to hang out with my friends at any time I choose. Now, whether this means going to the strip club, a bar, sporting event, doesn't matter. This is my time. Do not call. Which brings me to Rule 17. In fact, do not call me ever. I will call you. Maybe. Probably not. Number 18. I reserve the right to fornicate. When I wrote this, it was much more graphic. To fornicate with any of your friends should they fit requirement number 1. If this bothers you, don't forget requirement number 9. Number 19. If you do the same with any of my friends, well, I reserve my right to beat you on the courthouse steps the following Sunday. I didn't make that law. I just can drive down to South Carolina. Look it up. Number 20. You'll have no money. Women buy stupid things, and you're not going to blow my money on silly things like health care, power bills, what have you. Who cares? I have more important investments such as the Xbox Live service, internet porn if I see fit, and beer. So there you have it, guys. You follow these simple rules and you keep these simple guidelines in your mind when choosing your next lady, and you can never, ever go wrong. Trust me. I'm a king. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for this week. Don't forget to go check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Tout, Instagram. Wherever there's an internet, there's a champion. Until next time, I am the King of Oz, Ian Osborne.